Guys, we're here with Mary Toller. She's going to talk about maps on S40 phones right there. Okay, so what's going on with S40 and Nokia Maps?
Okay, so basically we're coming out for the first time on this range of devices with Nokia Maps. So it's specifically targeted for consumers who are using devices like C2.
Okay.
So for us, the big focus is the BRIC markets.
Okay.
So obviously India, China, Indonesia,
Yeah.
Brazil. So Maps is basically designed with these types of consumers in mind.
Nice.
So what we really try to do is provide kind of an elegant but simple solution. So for us, it's really remove the complexity is actually the complex part of our jobs. So what we've done here is we created an experience that really focuses on kind of like the core use cases for Maps, for most people use, and really trying to give for what a lot of people is actually their first experience of mobile maps on their phone. So all of this works out of the box.
Okay.
So the maps and points of interest are preloaded for the relevant country.
Okay.
So when you power on the device and you start using it, you don't actually have to install or download anything. So for somebody who buys, doesn't have access to data often, or buys it megabyte by megabyte, so it's very budget conscious. Exactly. Okay. So they can really easily use that.
Okay.
So let me just give you. So basically, and this is also non-GPS device. So to get your position, we actually use network positioning.
Okay, all right.
So it gives you an approximate position, which is still a really good experience for sort of urban, semi-urban markets, which is really where this features for practically at the Marina Bay Sands Convention Center. So that's the position uncertainty here. So it's great because it's this new device is also what we call a touch and type device.
Yeah.
So for maps, it's great because you actually get the experience of panning the maps around.
All right.
And there's a little bit of a social location element. So I can actually send this place. So I can easily put a little message here saying, I'm here, let's meet for coffee. Okay. Send it by SMS to you. Okay. And whether you have an iPhone or a Nokia phone or any phone that supports SMS and browser, you're able to basically see my text, the information about the place, and you also see it on a map.
Okay. Awesome.
So, and then what else? So we have basic routing for pedestrian routes. Pick a starting location, pick a destination, get from A to B.
So you have, do you have voice navigation?
It's not no voice navigation because there's no GPS.
Oh,
but this is a basic route, so sort of like seeing kind of step-by-step instructions. So it works for kind of the basic use cases. And search, of course, which is, I would say, one of the killer use cases for people. So you can search for, for places. So let's say I'm looking for pizza. So it's one box search, and you can look for addresses as well. Okay. And it gives me a whole bunch of different different solutions here. One of the things that is interesting that we've done for India, because India is actually for these Series 40 type consumers, a market where the data penetration is still quite low. For the features that are connected, so let's say the features that can't work out of the box. So getting your position, we need to have very light connectivity. So if your data plan is like 10 kb, but in India, what we've done is that we made the position work over SMS. Oh, okay. So it's a premium SMS. It's a 3 rupees. But for somebody who just kind of wants it almost like try and buy, and hasn't committed to a data plan, it's a very easy way for them to get familiar with what the location means and get the position and sort of send it to friends or just kind of play around with the maps. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much the...
Do you need, I noticed that the icons are all the new Nokia icons.
Yeah.
In the home. So is it only for a couple of S40 phones, or is it preloaded into a couple?
So unfortunately, this is the first device that we're starting with.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay.
So we're starting with this one. The hope is that it's going to be available for, the future devices for S40 that we're coming out with.
All right. Yeah. Cool stuff, man.
So looking forward, unfortunately, on that one.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.